This famous puzzle is created by early 20th century British mathematician Henry Ernest Dudley. In order to be successful, the puzzle solver has to realize the boundaries of the dot array are psychological. The only way to solve the puzzle is to extend the lines beyond the artificial boundary created by the line dots.
For me, out of the box is breaking the present pattern of thought and feeding the mind a different pattern of ideas. For example, when people around you think that it is a boss, but you think that it's more than a boss. Maybe it's a helmet or a drum. So basically, think out of the box is an idea that's simply pushing your intelligent idea beyond normal and think of something which haven't been tried yet. In modern society, our basic way of thinking has been stripped from us. We have been trained into robot and made to memorize things that maybe we hate so that we can be shaped into the so-called perfect student. Right from our school days to college, we are always changed to focus on tests, grades, rather than critical thinking. Almost all our curriculum focus on logical thinking than critical thinking. So we are creators of habit. As a pre-kindergarten teacher, I think that we have to encourage children to try and don't be afraid to being different.
In my perspective, creative is something infinity. It is not restricted by any rules or norms, and also it doesn't matter of its quality or quantity. Anything you can think of and it is new, it is called creative. And it's not a real box, but saying you have to break your regulation and your usual thinking system to think of something unexpected. And the reason why it is important to our children is thinking out of the box can help stimulating children's brain and they can produce more new ideas. And there are lots of ways for us to support them to think out of the box. And I think the most important tool is the environment. Having a comfortable place for children to learn and relax can help them to feel free to generate new thoughts.
I think out-of-the-box thinking is an ability to see the problem from a fresh perspective. In order to do so, one should be able to get where he or she unstated assumptions or mental habits, which may be uncomfortable experience in order for children to embrace out-of-the-box thinking later in life. Also, it does not have fixed or specific method standard. One of the best ways to get children interested in immerse them in intellectual culture that supports innovative and divergent thinking. So I think teachers can provide different material for children during playtime session. It helps children express and cope their feeling. Also, it can foster children's mental growth, basic and social skills.
For the teaching strategies, under traditional education, children may just follow what teacher did. In fact, too much direction will kill the creativity process. Besides, making mistakes is totally fine. Mistakes are actually good. According to a famous author, Carroll, he stated we should looking at mistakes as opportunities for growth rather than failures. Also, we should be mindful when we face. That isn't to say that all face is bad, but we can try seeing something objective, such as I see that you use a lot of different color in that painting. Also, we should try to step back and give children the time and space to decide what and how they want to play. Provide opportunities for children to discuss. Some may disagree with this point. However, children can share their own experience and express their feelings through discussion times. Another aspect that can stimulate children's creativity is the environment, and the environment can be divided into two parts, indoor and outdoor environment. First of all, let's introduce how an indoor environment can help stimulate children's creativity. First, we should maintain the perfect temperature. A warm and calm temperature provides a comfortable setting for children to create. Second, to have plenty of comfortable seating. As children spend lots of time sitting when they create, so having some comfortable sitting can help them innovating new ideas. Third, to provide calm background music. By playing calm soundtracks such as Miyazaki films, the stress of children will be released and can improve their brain function and IQ by vibrate the brain. Fourth, to have just enough lighting. To maximize children's creativity, we should avoid of using light that is too bright. People tend to feel more to explore when a room is darker. Then is the way how outdoor environments stimulate children's creativity. As you can hear, there are sounds of water. To have background sound, in an outdoor environment, for example a park, there are lots of sources of sound. Different sounds can stimulate children's ideas, for example sound of a plane flying through or sound of a bird singing. Also, to have visual stimulation. Inspiration comes from everywhere, no matter it's a tree in the park or a cloud on the sky. More stimulation can help children to have a better creative mind. At last, to have creative color. Colors can affect the mood of children. For example, blue is naturally calming. It's great for children as it opens their mind to new ideas. Therefore, bright and sharp color in the environment it can boost children's creative mind. First of all, let's talk about teaching materials. Based on EYFS, the early year foundation stage framework for England. According to ELG16, expressive art and design, exploring and using media and materials. Children can select the materials that they would like to use to create their own self-portrait and explore their use. Teacher can provide variety of open-air material such as water, stone, plastic containers, or Play-Doh. Or we can just simply give children a piece of paper. They may turn it into different shape or even can make it as a paper ball.
Besides, some recycled materials, for example paper roll, we can turn it into telescope.
On the other hand, some daily essentials can be teaching materials too, such as clips or mirror. Mirrors are ideal for children to discover more about themselves and how they look. So, basically, open-air materials are particularly effective because they have no predetermined use.